I know what you're thinking. Instagram is just a place for a bunch of 15-year-old girls to post selfies and not do anything else. It is impossible to actually build a real business with Instagram. Well, let me tell you, you are mistaken, brother. And today we are in part 2 of showing you brands that are absolutely crushing it on Instagram, both on growth and monetization. Here on this video, we're gonna dive deep into every single brand and showing you why it's working, what are they doing right, and most importantly, how can you get started today, right now, implementing the same strategies they are for their own Instagram page that is blowing up their business like crazy, and how you can do it as well for your own brand, whether you have a personal brand and you are an influencer, or you have an e-commerce brand. Welcome online CEOs to part 2 of the little mini series we have going on where we review brands that are absolutely crushing it on Instagram and how you can do it as well. But before we get started, you might be wondering, why Instagram? Well, it's simple. Right now is the hottest social media platform and is blowing up like crazy. So you not taking advantage and paying attention to this video is actually doing a disservice to yourself, because we already got over 6 billion followers and has made multiple millions of dollars. That little word is actually for that. So you taking this information seriously or not doesn't change my life or my business in the little tiniest bit. And take notes, because here are 5 brands who are absolutely crushing it on Instagram. And by the way, if you want to watch part 1 of this little mini series where we review other Instagram brands who are absolutely crushing it, just click the link in the description down below or this card right here. And the first brand we have here today is Lula, or however you pronounce that. And where through fashion, we create freedom, serve others, and strengthen families. And I absolutely love that mission and vision statement. A community where lives are being improved and dreams achieved. That bio is pretty cool. Now, one thing I would say is that I personally don't like the fact that they do not have a call to action, but I do like the fact that they are actually nailing down on who the customer avatar is and why they are in business. Because if you don't know why you are in business, and not just to make money, but who are you helping and serving and what problem you're solving, what community are you creating and how you're impacting the world, meaning your why, your real why, people are not going to care. So make sure you define your why. And in Lula's case, they also celebrate their base. Here, just like in part 1 with the other brands, they're harnessing the power of UGC, or user-generated content, and hashtags to model their insanely popular line of women's wear with positive vibes. Now, a few key takeaways is that make sure you create a more authentic Instagram profile by showing off other users' content. Again, this creates a sense of community and it alleviates your pain to have to create content all the time. It is a great way to build your Instagram profile extremely fast, build a humongous community that knows, likes, and trusts you, and that will buy from you, which is where you actually make that Lula. And that is exactly what Lula does. With almost every one of their photos, they display a retailer or user wearing their band. By curating hashtags of brand evangelists, Lula has seemingly endless stream of content of showing off their fits, plus showing the retailers you can purchase from to make a whole buying process feel more authentic. There's nothing that helps people buy more stuff than seeing other people buy stuff, aka social proof. So social proof is extremely important. Additionally, the brand's positive attitude, aka think a diverse array of models who are always smiling, is a stark contrast from sterner fashion brands who are always like super serious and they like pretend that they're not taking a picture. Likewise, you should strive to set an appropriate tone for your brand's imagery. So whether you want to go for the most serious look or a more badass look, like the Terminator, or have something more jovial, people smiling, just go for that. The next brand we have right here is Beard Brand, who is not really selling beard stuff, is selling a lifestyle. And again, personally in this example, their bio, it looks clean, but I particularly don't like it because they don't have a strong call to action, which in my opinion will help them convert a lot more traffic organically specifically. But they're absolutely crushing it regardless. They offer a niche product to a highly targeted audience. Again, you do not need a humongous audience for this. And in this particular case, Beard Brand, they don't really target me because I cannot grow a beard for the sake of my life. So I don't really buy their products, but I would if I had a beard. Beard Brand lists their unique line of male grooming grooming supplies speak for itself via their Instagram feed. Now, a few key takeaways. Some e-commerce brands may feel that they don't have a place on Instagram or that the target audience is simply too small to justify a presence on the platform. And I probably is you, because I've heard this excuse so many freaking times. Ooh, Instagram doesn't work for me because my audience is not on Instagram. It is too small. I tried everything to grow and monetize. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Look, it does work for you. All you gotta do is actually watch the videos right here on this card or right here in the description down below, the entire playlist, and then go implement it. That's all you gotta do.
Do it! Just do it!
And if you wanted to start having better results and faster results, all you gotta do is go to IGboss.com. The link is also in the description down below. That is it. Because if all these students have actually been able to do it, aka look at the social proof. This is not fake. This is real people who have grown extremely fast and monetized their accounts like crazy. If they have been able to do it, why can't you? And just like Beer Brand, they did not think their niche was too small to actually justify their presence on the platform. Beer Brand nailed this. And Beer Brand has amassed a sort of cult following amongst what they referred as urban beersmen. Through both professional models and product images in studying settings, Beer Brand isn't just selling beer products, they're selling a lifestyle. In addition to their products in action, Beer Brand also uses their Instagram marketing to conduct various giveaways to build hype around new product launches. Such giveaways represent a surefire way to create buzz and get followers talking about your products. The next brand we have right here is Death Wish Coffee. Now, this brand combines a sense of humor with behind-the-scenes look at their killer coffee. Death Wish represents a perfect example of how any brand can make a connection with their audience. Here are a few key takeaways from this brand specifically. Humor is an incredibly powerful tool, so don't be afraid to inject some jokes into your feed. Again, like I've said here on this channel multiple times, humor is the perfect way to knock down the barriers and the obstacles from people wanting to buy from you. So just make them laugh. Make it laugh with something related to your brand. So that way, the transition from that to the sale, it's easier. Death Wish Coffee deems themselves as the be-all and all of the coffee brand. Their bold means perfectly match their in-your-face marketing message. Additionally, they provide behind-the-scenes look at their brewing process, giving their growing brand a personal touch that reminds their followers that it is still relatively small operation, which feels more like a family, like a team, like it is everybody making this stuff. So consider giving your own followers a sneak peek of who you are and what you do as a means of building that ever so important emotional connection. This is actually one of the best marketing examples and brand examples that knows their audience and the kind of humor that suits them. The next brand we have right here is Zaples. And this one's actually a big brand. And as you can see right here in their bio, they're a little bit better in terms of the call to action. They only have link in bio to shop, which doesn't really tell me anything. So personally, I will put something along the lines of delivering happiness daily since 1999. That's good. Got it on Zaples to be your gram. That is freaking amazing. UGC or user generated content to encourage that. That is extremely smart. And now the last one will have something like dress your feet with sexy Zaples. Claim yours today and put the little emoji down below. Something like that, in my opinion, will work a little bit better in terms of call to action, but this works. They have a call to action in their bio, which is really smart. Now, Zaples ticks all the boxes of traditional fashion feed with a more professional vibe. Here are a few key takeaways from them. Sometimes it pays to get straight to the point. Real life product photos in diverse environments can certainly speak for themselves. Don't feel trapped if you suspect that your Instagram marketing strategy is strapped for creativity. Zaples feeds is relatively straightforward and serves as inspiration for those who aren't trying to do anything too off the wall, all the while maintaining a professional tone. Use this brand when you're looking for straight-laced, to the point social media marketing examples on Instagram. I mean, just look at the feed. What can be more straight to the point than a freaking shoot? All right, next brand, Overtone. Eye-catching, colorful, and thematic. It is definitely a color-coordinated Instagram in both eye-catching and thematic with the brand's line of conditioners of bold dyed hair. Personally, I love the fact that they're using emojis in their own bio, but I do not like the fact that they don't have a strong call to action to have people actually click the link in the bio. But apart from that, a few key takeaways is that this feed does an excellent job of grabbing your attention at a glance. Using a combination of user submitted photos, again, UGC, and imagery to create a clever palette of colors, there's no shortage of inspiration and ideas for followers looking to experiment with the brand's product. All brands should strive to harness the power of user-generated content, again, UGC, to give the product a more personal touch, and it alleviates the pain and helps you work less by simply working smarter. Additionally, much like Millie or Overtone, score bonus points for creativity. So which one of these brands was your favorite one? Let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know what other brands or industries would you like us to review here on Instagram. Is it camping? Is it mini pigs? Is it hunting? Is it more coaches, consultants, speakers, personal brands? Or maybe it's a water bottle company? Let me know in the comment section below what other brands you would like us to showcase here on the channel to make sure that you start implementing their same strategies that is working extremely well on growth and monetization. Make sure if you haven't checked out part number 1 of this little series we have where we showcase examples of brands who are absolutely crushing it on Instagram, click this video right here so you can check out other 5 brands who are crushing it on Instagram so you can start implementing their same strategies for yourself.